This is Steve with Metatrox.com, and I'm going to show you a quick little walkthrough of how I photo manipulated my Jeep from this here to that. And I'm going to show you the basic steps that I took to achieve this effect, and I hope you look forward to doing a few more tutorials like this. But let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you what it took to go from that original photo to this finished photo. So, first things first, we have the original photo here, and the first thing I wanted to do was get rid of the sky, because I knew I wanted to place in a new background and a new sky. So I went ahead and I cut that out and applied some adjustments here. There's some brightness, contrast, sharpened it up a little bit on the Jeep, but nothing too fancy. But I got rid of the sky. Next thing I want to do is add in my background, and that was an image I found off of Google of an actual volcano there in the background, you could see, but I didn't really like the smoke here in the middle, and I really like these mountains here, so I cloned and copied it over so that the clouds would be coming out of there, the smoke. Worked pretty well, I liked it. Next thing I wanted to do was add the windshield here, so I just added a simple little layer, transparent layer there. And next thing was the volcano effects here on the sides. Got the one on the right and the one on the left. Just two images I found off of Google again. They've been color toned and adjusted to look pretty well in the scene. They're behind the Jeep layer but above the actual background layer. So it worked pretty well. And I wanted to add one more explosion here in the background. Just another image off of Google. And it's not necessarily the most realistic effect, but I wanted something pretty dramatic and kind of off the wall, but still somewhat believable. So next thing I did is add some red tint to the whole background and give it kind of a fiery heat feel, I guess. And then next was to add some of the closer lava. So you have the one there on the left and another one here on the right. Just two more images I found off of Google that matched the similar angle that I needed, and they've all been color toned and adjusted to make sure it fits in the scene pretty well. Next thing I did was add some heat. Just some red tint and glow to above both of those two lava effects there. And I wanted to add a little bit of heat to the Jeep. So I added this red tone over a few key elements of the Jeep that I figured were pretty close, that would kind of add some, some reflective glow from the stuff that's around it. And then the very last thing was to add a red tint to the entire image. Give it that hot, fiery feel. I could have taken it a little bit farther and added some heat waves, but sometimes less is more and sometimes more is more. So I hope you enjoyed this little simple walkthrough. I plan on doing a few more of these and hopefully even some detailed step-by-step tutorials on how to achieve certain effects. And so you can see how simple it is to go from a basic looking photo of pretty much anything, your vehicle or a person or whatever, and manipulate it and add it into a fully dynamic scene that just really impresses people. This photo was actually also featured in JP Magazine in the 2012 January edition. So if you see it there, I hope you enjoy, and this is Steve signing out for Metatrox.com.